The flexibility assessments are going to be Canadian trunk forward flexion test, the YMCA sit and reach test, chair sit and reach test, and the Thomas test. Before performing these tests, one should always warm up 5 to 10 minutes of aerobic exercise. This can include, but not limited to, a light jog. The first test, the Canadian forward flexion test, is going to measure the flexibility of the lower back and the hamstrings. To begin, make sure you sit down and feet are flat against the box. As you reach forward, make sure that both of your hands are on top of each other and you exhale when you reach and you push the knob forward on the measuring scale. Make sure to hold for 2 seconds. Repeat this one more time and get the better of the two scores. These measurements will be measured in centimeters. My measurements were 40 centimeters. This was in the category of excellent. The next test is the YMCA sit and reach test. This also measures the lower back and the hamstring flexibility. A yardstick should be placed on the floor as well as a piece of tape at the base of your feet at the 15-inch mark. As you reach forward, make sure that your fingertips are touching the yardstick, your knees are not bent, and your fingers are straight. Hold for 2 seconds and record this in inches. Do this once more and get the best measurement of the two results. Use this table to categorize yourself. I scored 20, which put me at the above average category. The next test is going to be the chair, sit, and reach test. This test is great for older populations. This also tests the lower back and hamstring flexibility. To do this test, you must sit in a chair that's about 15 inches above the ground, have one leg out, and try to touch the toes. If your fingertips do not touch your toes, that score is not counted. If your fingertips touch your toes, that is a 0 count. If your fingertips pass your toes, that is a positive count. Perform the test twice on both legs and get the better of the two scores. The next test is the Thomas test. This test is to test the flexibility of the hip flexors. To begin, lie supine on the ground, bring one leg up, and try to flex the hips all the way while keeping the opposite leg as straight as possible. If you can do this correctly, you are considered flexible in the hips. Measure the other leg, and if both come up, you are flexible. If one does not, that is considered unflexible. Both of my legs are flexible as the result of this video.